I can assure you that by the end of this video, you're going to learn how to make your pure virgin groundnut oil at home. You have to stick to the very end of this video because some people are like texting me that, oh, they're getting it wrong. That's because they skipped some part of the video. Please watch to the very end because I have an extra tips and extra bonus for you guys. Today we're going to be making extra virgin groundnut oil, and we're not going to be using any exotic equipment to do this. You can make this from the comfort of your home using your regular cooking wares. So you're going to get dry groundnut from the market and you're going to toast it. You're going to toast it in a way that it's going to be off-white and it's not going to be brown because you don't want it to turn brown so that your oil won't be brown. You're just going to toast it to a level that you can peel it off with your hands easily, because this is for us to be able to peel off the chaff off of it so that our oil won't be brown in color. We want it to be yellow in color. So the more dry your groundnut is, the more oil you're going to be able to extract from your groundnut. So make sure you get a dry groundnut from the market, or you can manually dry your groundnut at home so that you can be able to get more oil from it. So you're going to allow this cool off and we're going to peel the chaff off of it. You can do this using your mortar at home or your hand to peel it off, but this one, for us to do it faster, we're going to be using an engine. This grinding engine, you're going to reduce the intensity to a very low intensity so that it won't grind it totally, just so that it will be able to like peel off the chaff off of it without grinding the groundnut itself. So you're going to release the intensity and you can see it's coming out pure and the chaff is coming out too, and the groundnut is coming out in whole. This groundnut is not just going to give you groundnut oil. We are going to make delicious snack out of it. It's a popular snack in Nigeria, so we're not throwing the chaff away. So we're still going to use the chaff. You can start a whole business out of the chaff. The second part of this process is the willowing. So we're going to blow off the chaff off the groundnut itself. You can see we are separating the chaff off of it and we are putting the main groundnut in the other side. You don't need the chaff for anything except maybe you are rearing goats or something, which I don't think the goats will even like. If today is your first time coming across our video, please do endeavor to like this video and subscribe to the channel because we make videos like this every other time. And be your brother's keeper by sharing this video to people. You can see how white our groundnut is. So though we couldn't remove all the chaff of it, don't get bothered by that, but it's still going to give us the result that we need. If you can completely remove the chaff off of it, fine, but if not, you are still good to go. So this is the point we grind the actual peanuts. Pay attention to the very end so that you see the result. So you're going to grind this to a very fine paste. You can use your blender or you can grind it at the engine. At this point, you're going to add in little water. Now this is where most people get it wrong. They add plenty water and then they don't get the result. You're going to add in little quantity of water and then mix. We are going to be doing more of mixing in this stage. You're going to be doing more of what? Mixing. Make sure you take your time to mix. So don't add plenty water, just a little or few drops of water. Then you're going to keep mixing. So when you notice that the oil is not coming out, that's when you're going to add few drops of water. And you keep mixing. You can see that the oil is coming out after adding the water. So make sure you take your time, mix it together like this. The more you mix it, the more the oil comes out. So keep on mixing. And you can also know through smell. When you smell your groundnut oil and it's not having a pungent smell, that means it's not adulterated. But when you smell your groundnut oil and it's having a pungent smell, that means that groundnut oil has been adulterated. So the perfect way to enjoy your groundnut oil is to make it yourself, guys, because the flavor is going to be there. It's going to add flavor to your dish, and the health benefit is wild. You're going to be sure that, okay, you're not taking something that is going to harm you. So at this point, we're almost done mixing, and you can see the oil is increasing, and there's the quantity of oil we could get from this. But I tell you, this is not all the oil that we get, because I divided this groundnut into two, because we're going to be making a special snacks from the chaff. Like I said, we're not throwing it away. So you're going to gently, intensely squeeze out the oil with your hands. You can make peanut butter from this. You can make donkwa from this. You can make kulikuli from this. You can make groundnut soup from this. A lot of things you can do using this paste. We are not losing anything apart from the initial chaff that we removed earlier on. There's nothing you're actually going to throw away from this. So if you are planning on starting a peanut business, whether you want to just toast it and bottle it and sell, or you just want to toast it and be eating it at home, or you just want to toast it and extract the oil from it and then make a snack out of the paste, you are all winning, guys. You're not losing anything. And if you also want to test for adulteration, if you want to know if the groundnut oil you bought in the market is being adulterated, you add in iodine to the groundnut oil. If it turns purple, that means the groundnut oil has been adulterated. So that's how to know groundnut oil that is not real, that is fake. So this is the other half of the paste. That's what we are extracting now. This is the other half. You can see the oil is even more than the other one. So you can see there's the oil we extracted from the first one, and this is the oil from the second one. So you're going to be getting lots of oil from this. In fact, you can actually say goodbye to buying groundnut oil, because this is unadulterated oil, unrefined oil. This is just pure groundnut oil. And I tell you, when you use this to cook anything, or to fry yam, or to fry your chicken, or to fry anything at all, you're gonna be having the whole flavor. Like, you're gonna love it. Even when you use to cook jollof rice or fried rice, I'm telling you, you're gonna really love it. You're gonna love it. This is the purification point. We're going to be purifying this groundnut oil because we want to remove any impurities from it. Now, this is what makes it virgin groundnut oil, guys, because we are trying to remove the impurities out of it. So we're going to heat it up. It's called bleaching. So we're going to add in water to it so that it will help the process faster, and it will help segment the debris out of it. You can see that the dirt is coagulating one side. So this is the use of this process. Make sure you take your time to bleach the oil very well so that you remove every impurity. So we're going to allow this cool off, and we're going to strain it. Use a very thin strainer such that the dirt can come off. You can preserve this by just leaving it in a very good condition, your room temperature, no sunlight, so that the sunlight won't penetrate into it. Or you can store it in the fridge if that's what you want. But this is your unadulterated groundnut oil. And if you want to know if your groundnut oil is original, when you pour it inside water, you see that the groundnut oil will float to the top. But if it's adulterated, it won't float to the top.